Today we're testing out this LEGO City set to see whether or not it will float. So as you can see here with me, I've got the LEGO City Harbour set. You guys can see this is set 60422, the Harbour. It's got 1,226 pieces, is ages 8+. Comes obviously with this really cool harbour here, but what I'm most excited about here is this LEGO boat, and like I said, we are going to be putting it to the ultimate test today. Man, it has been a long time since I've opened up a LEGO City set. Let's get all the pieces out here. Whoa. Oops, the bag fell. All right, let me get this one. All right, so it looks like it was bag 4 that fell, but we've also got bag 6, bag 7. Oh, bag 7 looks like it's got a hole in it. I've actually never seen a piece puncture a LEGO bag before. That's a little crazy. I'll set this one to the side so I don't lose any parts. But of course, we've also got bag 2, bag 5, bag 1. I'll set that here so I can get building. Bag 3, bag 8, bag 9, and it looks like 2 other bags of larger parts right here. And of course, the envelope with the instruction manual here in it. Open this up. Looks like we've got a couple different instructions here. One for bag 4 and 5, one for bag 6, one for 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, and 3, and of course, we've got some stickers here as well. Unfortunately, it looks like we've got a lot of stickers included here, but that's okay, we'll make it work. I'm excited because we do start with bag number 1, and that's actually what I'm most excited for, building this LEGO boat right here. Man, this is gonna be a good build, and I'm beyond excited to see whether or not it'll float. All right, got my instructions and bag 1 here. Let's give this one a whirl. I feel like based on the pictures here, we're only going to be building the shipping containers. Bag 1 here is done. We got the figures, we got the shipping containers, just like I said we would, but we also got 2 LEGO boats that I didn't even know we were going to get. That's awesome. Now it's time for bag 2 here. A bag inside a bag. Bag 2 is now complete here. You guys can see we actually have the hull of the boat, which looks pretty awesome. Preliminary results though, I am a little concerned because there's a crack in the bottom of this. I wonder if that impacts whether or not it'll float. Anyway, that's too early to tell, so let's move on to bag number 3. There, I just finished bag 3, and I think the boat is officially done now. You can see it's all complete there. It looks really fun, and you can even actually put the shipping containers in it as well. Very nice. I am so excited to see whether or not this thing is going to float. We'll take a look at it a little bit closer in a bit, but I just really love the colors on this one. Now that the boat's done, I think it's time to open up bag 4. Oh, and I guess I'll also need a new instruction manual. Much better now. So we've just finished building now the very first part of the cargo platform. You can see we also did get 2 cool minifigures right here, and this is only bag number 4. So I'm assuming bag 5 will have a lot more details here. Speaking of which, let's open this one now. Bag 5 here is officially done. You guys can see we built the upper part of this cargo rig right here, which is pretty cool. It's even got this moving thing that actually has a winch that can lower and raise this chain winch hook thingy-majiggy. I don't know what it's called, but this is pretty neat. We've also finished another instruction book, so it's time for bag 6 and this book right here. We just finished building this little platform right here. You guys can see we got this girl. She's got a net. In the picture there, she's even holding the crab there in the net, but I've let him hide safely under there, and you can see it's got like a bench and a bunch of sticker pieces as well, and obviously this part will connect over here. So now it's time to move to bag number 7 here. If you guys remember, this was the one that was actually ripped a little bit earlier, and with bag number 7, we are getting a new instruction manual as well. Bag number 7 is done right here. You guys can see we started building the base of what looks like a little ice cream shop right here. We've got more of the dock area here, some stairs leading up. I'm guessing there's going to be a second story there, and you guys can see some ice cream and popsicles here on the inside. Now it's time for bag number 8, the second last bag here. The top floor has been added here, and I do have to say, I think it looks really cool. The color on this one is absolutely amazing. To me, the design and the colors on this one just looks like a really cool pirate theme set, which is really awesome. So to the second floor is now done, and now we're on to the very last bag, bag 9. Does not look like a lot of pieces here in this one. And the last thing I had to build here in bag number 9 were these little beach areas. So you guys can see I built this dock right here, as well as this like beach area with an umbrella and a place for minifigures to relax. So now it is time to just assemble all of these together. I haven't yet done this, so I'm excited to see, of course, what it all looks like together. So I'm gonna put everything, I believe this one goes right here, and this one attaches just like that. So that's really cool. I love the curvature there. And then of course we did get a ton of LEGO minifigures here as well, and some boats, and of course the much larger boat here also. So let me properly stage this so it can look cool. There we go. Once arranged like this, I think this set looks so much better. Here you guys can see I've got the 2 other jet skis there, all the minifigures placed around. Of course, we've got the ice cream store over here, the center portion over here, which connects everything together, and then the actual cargo portion. I put the ship right in front of it, which looks really cool. And of course, you guys can see all the mechanics here to actually load and unload the cargo ship. All right, you guys, so I have officially finished building this set right here. You guys saw during the build process, I had a ton of fun. In total, it took me just over 1 hour and 24 minutes to do this entire build, which is really awesome, and I did have a great time doing it. But now, of course, the moment you've all been waiting for, let's check out whether this set floats or not. So there's a couple different portions of this set that I'm going to test today. Of course, I can't really test this portion of the build because it's not actually meant to go in water, and unfortunately my setup is not conducive to having this in the background, so I'm going to have to leave this part out of the video. But there are still 3 Lego boats that we can test. Of course, we have the smallest green one right here, the little bit larger blue one, and then the massive ship. Let's start out by testing the green one. So as I mentioned, this is going to be the very first boat that we're going to test out here today. I actually have pretty high hopes for this one just because it is so tiny and the minifigure is so light. Like, I feel like this one may actually work. So of course, there's only one way to know. We're going to put it to the test. We're going to set it in the water right here. Oh no! Oh gosh, you guys, as you can see, he does not float. Oh, I really thought he would, but he pretty much immediately capsized there. Oh, that's so disappointing. I had such high hopes for this guy. I would still argue, though, this is definitely one of the cooler boats that are included in this set. Alright, now it is time to check out the blue boat right here. I'm actually a little bit afraid for this one, just based on how the performance from the last one went. But regardless, let's test it out here today. This one, of course, unlike the green one, is not a jet ski, so it might perform a little bit better. It's a little bit larger, and actually, this one... Oh no! Man, I really had hopes for this one. As you replay it back, you can see it kind of looks like it's going to stay upright, but then just at that last second there, it topples over and in goes the minifigure. That is upsetting. This one was not a good one for sure for a minifigure to go on because he is going to be pretty wet there, as you can see. Man, even the design on this one I thought was pretty cool, but you guys can see it just didn't work out. Oh no, and at one point it even completely flipped right upside down. This one just did not stand a chance, unfortunately. Oh man, that's sad. And of course, last but not least, the part of the set I'm most excited to test out here is the large cargo ship. This is what inspired me to buy this set, and unlike the green boat and the blue boat, I really feel like this one actually has a chance at floating. I am going to set it in the water so gently here because even though the box says it doesn't float, I think it will. I'm going to set it in there nice and gently, see how it goes. And I would have to say this one is a pass. Oh, wait a second. No, you guys can see the back. It's starting to fill up with water here. It's starting to go under there. You guys can see ever so slightly. There's a little bit of a tipping boat right here. I think, oh no. Oh gosh, you guys, I think I'm unfortunately... This one is a fail. This boat did not float. As I said, you guys, I really had high hopes for this one. I thought it was just the perfect structure and the perfect kind of build. But as you guys can see, this one was just a little too heavy at the back. And unfortunately, it just didn't muster up to the task of staying afloat. Yeah, you guys can see now the entire thing is like completely underwater. Man, this is such a shame. Like even the shipping containers are about to fall off here. Like, oh man, that's such a shame. Even with these holes in the bottom that I pointed out during the build process, like I thought that's not where the boat failed. Like the water didn't even seep in there. It was literally just the back is just way too top heavy that when you set it in the water there, it just started filling up and then it eventually sunk. Man, that's a disappointing one. Come on, Lego, you could have made a floating boat. That would have been so cool. Oh, and then as you set it in now, it goes even faster than before. Oh man, you guys, so disappointing. And alright, you guys, so there we have it. Unfortunately, no part of this Lego set does actually float. These little boats, of course, failed very, very miserably. In fact, the minifigures were like upside down in seconds. And this bigger boat right here, the actual cargo ship, I had a lot of hope for it. It really looked promising at the beginning, but then of course, it just continued to sink and under it went. But Unfortunately, while this set doesn't float, it is still a very cool one, and I'm so excited to have finally added it to my LEGO collection. I personally don't think this is one that's going to go very well in my LEGO City, so I'm going to have to find somewhere else in the LEGO room for it to go, but that's okay because it is still a really, really cool set. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Let me know what you thought of it down in the comments below. It was a little bit of a new style, and I had a lot of fun with it, so I'm interested in hearing your thoughts. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and I will see you all here in the next video.